I don't need you or your brand new Benz or your bougie friends. I don't need love looking like that.
Hello, welcome to the Jacqueline Show. Today we are going to be discussing teen pregnancy. With me today I have Taylor and Cassidy. Please give them a round of applause.
Hello.
Hi. How do you ladies feel about this topic today?
I personally feel that there's a lot of pros to being a teen mom. I'm sorry, Taylor, but I'll actually have to disagree with you. There are no pros to being a teen mom.
No matter what emotions you have towards this topic, teen pregnancy is affecting the U.S. Each year, about 750,000 U.S. women ages 15 through 19 become pregnant. It costs the U.S. $7 billion annually. About 14% of teen pregnancies end with miscarriages, 27 end with abortions, and 56 end with giving birth to the child. Black and Hispanic women have the highest rate of teen pregnancies. 58% of teen moms don't get their high school diplomas until they're at the age of 22.
There is that, but also having a kid young makes them want to finish their education and be able to provide for them and themselves and their child. Also, teen moms have alternative education resources like School Online. This helps them get their diploma or GED.
Well, only 1/3 of teen moms complete their education and have a diploma.
Education is a big responsibility. When you get pregnant, it's hard to keep up with school because you're always at doctor's appointments. You become stressed out with school because it's difficult to get things done. People stare at you and you feel judged. You go through pain, weight gain, and loss of sleep. Your body isn't as strong as a full-grown woman and would be able to do normal teenage things. This is what teenagers don't understand about getting pregnant. There are also other options, like schools are supportive so that you're able to succeed in your education. Plus, when you're young, you still have time to develop your career. And also, by the time you go to college, your child will be starting school and won't have to worry so much about childcare.
I agree with you, Taylor, but many high schools have daycare programs that can finish their education.
Yeah, but teen mothers are less likely to get a good job. 40% of teen mothers are likely to graduate from high school.
The best way for teens to stay out of poverty is to finish their education. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back. On a different note, teens nowadays are being smart and eating healthy so that their baby is healthy when they are born.
The younger the girl, the more likely she's to experience problems. No, younger moms are healthier and have less complications with their pregnancy. But teenage girls are far less equipped to deal with emotional and stress.
Pregnant teens are at higher risk for postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is what some women experience after birth. They experience anxiety, irritation, tearfulness, and restlessness. These symptoms usually go away in a week or two. Something else about teen moms is their child is more likely to become a teen mom themselves.
That can happen, but if a teen does have a child young, they can use their own experience to show their child that teen pregnancy can happen. And they can teach their child about birth control and the benefits of waiting to have sex. They can relate to them better and they have more energy to keep up with their kids. Some women say the pros of being a teen mom are they are still young when their kids are older. Yes, but when you have a kid young, you miss out on growing up. You can't just off everything to hang out with friends, and a lot of your friends disappear after you have a baby. Something else that teen moms have is financial benefits. When they have a kid early, they still get help from their own parents, and they also qualify for food stamps, WIC, and Medicare.
Another thing that helps mothers is if the father doesn't decide to stay with the mom, he pays about $800 a month in child support.
And if you're still young when you have a kid, you're able to run around and play with your child at the most important stages in their life. There's a lot of pros to being a teen mom. It helps you stay healthy because you don't go out and party like a lot of teens do. They stop drinking alcohol and smoking during their pregnancy, which can keep them out of trouble. Having a kid makes you realize there are more important things in life than going out and partying. When you're young and have a kid, you become more mature. Also, you remember what it was like growing up, so you can relate to your child better.
Taylor, do you know of any young teen moms?
Actually, I did an interview with a teen mom, and she said there are a lot of pros to being a teenage mother. She said it's an amazing feeling when your child says their first word or calls for the first time. She said they always keep you busy and keep your mind off of things. They give you something to look forward to. She also said it has motivated her to do well in life. She is now attending college and will soon become a nurse. She also said once her baby is older, she will be able to relate to her better because she knows what it's like to be a teen. Another pro is that there's more support groups like financial aid that helps pay for college. Also has help from her family and friends. She said another thing that has been helpful with having a kid is she figured out who her true friends are. She said it has been a lot easier on her body and that it was a lot easier getting back into shape.
There are some pros about teen pregnancy, but there's more cons than pros. Most teen pregnancies are unplanned. Having a baby causes physical and emotional problems. It creates body image embarrassment. Teen moms don't like the fact that everyone's staring at them. Teen pregnancy also causes fear of being bullied and sexual harassed. Teens also have a higher rate of medical conditions like blood pressure. I would have to say the biggest part of teen pregnancy would have to be telling your parents. There are a lot of emotional pressure placed on the teens and their parent or their family. Most teens don't like the feeling of loneliness.
Makes sense.
Most pregnancies are very unprepared. There's a lot of discomfort, not being able to mingle with friends or go out because you can't find a babysitter. You miss out on high school events like prom, sporting events, and clubs. 80% of teen mothers end up on welfare. Babies are expensive. You have to buy diapers, formula, toys, and you have to also pay for daycare.
A good way to save is by breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is one of the most important beneficial acts a mother can do for their child. Health benefits have been proven that to pass through mother to child through the breast milk. It gives them more of a connection. In society, breastfeeding is found to be unnecessary. Young mothers are led to believe formula does very well to replace that. Nothing can duplicate the properties of breastfeeding. Promotes a special bond between mother and child. Facts of breastfeeding: children receive more complete, optimal nutrition and antibiotics. It reduces childhood diabetes, protects against allergies, asthma, and eczema. It reduces the risk of SIDS.
Some more cons are poverty is usually a life consequence of teen pregnancy. Children of teenage mothers have low birth rates, which increases the death of an infant. Most teenage mothers are likely to end up as a single parent, which isn't an ideal starting point for the young child. Children with teen mothers are more likely to be abused and neglected and perform poorly in school. The sons of teenage parents are 13% more likely to end up in prison. A few teens choose to put up their child for adoption, which makes the child feel a sense of loss and displacement.
Some signs of pregnancy are tender, swollen, painful breasts, darkening around the areolas, nausea, spotting, and frequent urination and bloating. Ugh. Breastfeeding makes you feel good. The hormones produced during nursing have an endorphin effect, giving a relaxed feeling. It gives you a reason to sit down and relax. It gives you about 7 hours a week off your feet. When women are pregnant, their senses become stronger due to hormonal changes. Women's hair thickens and grow longer and shinier due to the hormonal changes and consumption of extra vitamins. Teen pregnancies have hit record lows. In 2010, there were fewer babies born. These are the lowest rates in almost 70 years. 70 years. Before having sex, know what you're getting yourself into and be smart. And wait till you are ready. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Jacqueline Show. Today we are going to be discussing. Hola. Oh wait.
Hola, are you kidding
No,
me?
we're not. Hello, puppet. Hello, puppet. Hello.
No matter what emotions.
What accent was that? Imagine what emotion. Okay.
Taylor, you're such a pervert. Like,
The healthier and less